pretty big hit with everybody. Everybody seems to like it, so we're going to keep it rolling into Week 10. The first game of the week, Thursday Night Football, is young Zach's Seahawks versus my Cardinals. Not going to predict the game because I don't predict my own games, but it's a tough division game. It's big for both of us. We're both trying to get in the wild card. GGA's going to win the division, so this could be for a wild card spot. So, tough game. We're going to need to play our A game tomorrow for this one. The next game is Uber Saints versus Binky's Bills. I thought Binky was tanking, but he beat the Jets last week. So, I'm no longer saying that he's tanking, but I still don't think it's enough to get it done. I think Uber Saints beats the Bills. We've got your mom's favorite players, Packers versus Dish's Bears. If we go based on records, I would say the Packers are going to win this game, but I'm going based off of player, and I think Dish is the better player. He does not have the better team, but I think Dish does enough to get it done, and I think the Bears beat the Packers. We got Ravens-Browns versus Slims-Lions. I tell you what, I didn't know much about Ravens coming into Madden because I hadn't seen him play Madden at all, but he was able to beat Zink. He's, first in his division. He was looking like a Super Bowl contender with those Browns, and that's not an easy thing to do. Now, we'll see how his quarterback play is. He just traded Kaiser to me, so he's going to be starting a couple unheralded quarterbacks, but I still think he does enough to get the win, and I think the Browns beat the Lions. We got Rico Steelers versus Tim's Colts. Been a quiet Madden. I haven't seen much about Rico. I haven't seen any of his games. I don't know what his record is off the top of my head. I played Tim. I see him play Zink a couple times, and I've seen that he seems like he's struggling lately. Rico has the better team, so I'm going to go ahead and say that the Steelers get the W here. We've got Callie's Chargers versus Knowles Jaguars. Callie's been an interesting guy this Madden. He's gotten a fair sim. He's gotten some sims, and sims have not gone his way, it seems like. And Knowles, Knowles is the Jags. He knows the Jags. He knows everything about the Jags. But I think if this game gets played, which I'm not 100% sure that it would, but if the game gets played, I'm going to say that Callie's Chargers gets the win. I think he's the better player overall. Now, whether or not it gets played, I know Callie's a West Coast guy. Knowles is an East Coast guy. So the time difference may not work for them. But if they play, the Chargers are going to get the win. We got Beats Jets versus Raw Dogs Bucks. I still think Raw Dog's tanking. I think it's pretty evident that he's tanking. He's probably doing a better job than Binky at tanking. So I'm going to say this is probably the tank bowl because I think Beats is now at this point maybe trying to tank as well. So this could be an interesting game just to see how hard both of these guys try. But I'm going to say that Beats gets the W. I think that he will try to play a little bit more than Raw Dog will. So I think the Jets will beat the Bucks. We got Damages Bengals versus Steve's Titans. Steve kind of let me down last week. I needed him to get that W, but it came on a fluky play, it looks like, against the Ravens. So, and then Damage, he's got a pretty good team, and he's kind of, been blaming AJ Green for some drops. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Steve again. Don't let me down again, Steve. Picking the Tennessee Titans to beat the Bengals. We got King Fresh's Vikes versus the Black Males Redskins. I really haven't seen King Fresh play, so I don't know much about him. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick Blackmail. I'd rather pick what I know, so I think the Redskins will get it done against the Vikings. We got Zink's Texans versus Oshi's Rams. This should be a pretty good game. Played Oshi, he's a very solid player. Obviously, everybody knows about Zink and his user. Stay away from his user. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Texans just because, I think Zink's the better player. Plus, it kind of helps me out, with Oshi being in my division. So we're going to go ahead and pick that. We got Smooth's Cowboys versus Majesty's Falcons. Smooth's been, kind of playing pretty well lately. He played Mike today, beat him, pounding the ball with Zeke. I mean, if nobody can stop Zeke, he's going to probably win out. Majesty's got the Falcons. He's got the better team, but I think he's, if I recall correctly, he's still suffering through a lot of injuries right now. So I'm going to say that Smooth pounds the ball with Zeke. Zeke gets him another 200 yards, and the Cowboys get the win. Manny's Giants versus GGA's 49ers. For having one of the worst teams in Madden, GGA is doing what he does. I mean, he is dominant right now. Only losses to Rel with the Panthers. You know, he's got a rookie quarterback who's doing great. His defense is lights out as usual. But, you know, he's got Odell coming to town, but I still think GGA is the guy to beat in this game, so I think he gets the win. This could be the game of the week, though. Manny's very solid. I'm just not sure if he's going to be able to pass enough to beat GGA with his rookie quarterback. So this is a battle of rookie quarterbacks here. Let's see. We've got About That Life's Patriots versus Fresh's Broncos. This is a tough game to call. Like I said, going in last week, I didn't know much about Fresh being a new guy. And the Patriots have a solid team. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Broncos. My team, I got to pick them. I can't pick the Patriots. I'm being biased here, so go Broncos. I think the Broncos get the win, though. And then we've got Yoda's Dolphins versus Rel's Panthers. Let me see. This game is going to be tough. Yoda's a very, very, very solid player. His team is not nearly as good as Rel's is, but Rel's undefeated right now. And so until someone beats Rel, I'm just going to keep picking him. So Rel gets the W, and he's still undefeated. I wonder who's going to beat him. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. So let's see. Let's see if I got a lock of the week this week. I think my lock of the week is going to be... I'm going to pick Callie's Chargers to beat Knowles' Jags. And my upset of the week will be... Guess I really don't have an upset of the week. I think everything's pretty solid down the line, so that's where we're going to end it at. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. See ya. Bye.